Sabra dips are inspired by flavors from around the globe and are made with the freshest ingredients and most delicious spices. Joining me now is chef and nutritionist Diane Henderiks with some delicious recipes using Sabra hummus, and we have salsa. This is great stuff today.
It is so great, and it's always so great to be back here with you.
Well, we're happy to have you, and what'd you bring with you today?
Okay, well, we're really thinking out of the box. This is salsa. I mean, this segment's all about the salsa.
Because we've talked hummus last time you were here.
We've talked hummus, and we love Sabra hummus, and everybody's familiar with it, but I think that, you know, a lot of people may not be familiar with the salsa. So we have Sabra salsa, and there's so many things you can do with it. It's the same with the hummus. It's not for just dipping.
Great.
Okay, so we have a couple of things that you can do at home very quickly, easy ways to get dinner on the table and snacks. All you do is mix Sabra salsa with sour cream or low-fat sour cream or Greek yogurt, and it makes the quickest dip you could ever imagine. Yes, done. That's it.
That's a good one.
Yep, on a pita, a flatbread, we have the salsa and the hummus. So the hummus and the salsa both work as a sauce, and then you add their friends. And then you add either, this is feta and a little bit of lean beef, and this is some zucchini and some low-fat cheese. Nice. Stuffed jalapenos. Yes. Super simple to make. That has both the hummus and the salsa in it. Very simple. A little breadcrumbs, a little lemon. You mix it together, stuff it, and bake it. Delicious.
Okay.
This is a Mexican lasagna. I just used reduced fat cheddar cheese instead of mozzarella, and I have the salsa inside as a layer, and the hummus as a layer. It's delicious.
Oh, wow.
Sliders or meatloaf or any type of burger.
Oh,
throw the salsa in there. It moistens it up, and it gives it a lot of really great flavor.
Put it right on the grill with it on it.
When you make the patties,
when
you make the patty, you throw it in the bowl with the beef, and you mix it all together, and it makes it nice and moist. Chili. It's a quick way just to throw the salsa in to get a quick chili on the table because it has all the onions and the tomatoes and the cilantro.
It's already done for you, right?
It's already done. It's delicious. And then a frittata or an omelet. It's a great thing. Just mix it in with the eggs. You have a quick breakfast. Baked potato, can't go wrong.
Awesome,
oh my God,
by the way.
so easy, so simple. Salsa, a little bit of reduced fat sour cream, and you've got a nice quick lunch.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And what are we going to make today?
Okay, today we are making a peanut sauce. It's a recipe that I had that I really kicked up with using the hummus.
Okay.
And I just love it. In here we have, we're gonna make this sauce. So I'm gonna get the sauce started before we do the marinade.
Okay.
We have shallots and garlic. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of coconut milk. Coconut milk, it's a saturated fat, but there's some really good properties in there, and it's a good fat. It's a good saturated fat. It's almost an oxymoron, but there's some good properties in there, and we're not using a lot. A little bit of orange. Oh, we're not using that. We're going to add a cinnamon stick.
Okay.
A couple cinnamon sticks, some lemongrass, some lime leaves. Oh, so good. This is all Indonesian spices. A little star anise. Oh, wait. I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. A little star anise, a little salt. And we're going to add a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All
the brown sugar. And a little bit more coconut milk. We're going to get this guy cooking up, okay?
Great.
So that's all we're going to do is we're going to let that cook up. I'm going to kick up the heat, and then we're going to make a nice marinade for the shrimp.
Lovely.
Okay? And I mean, you got to smell that. Get your nose in there. You can't believe it.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't it unbelievable?
Terrific.
Yeah. Okay.
The coconut milk, what a flavor.
Everything. Okay. This is a very simple marinade, which is just lemon juice, orange juice, and lime juice. So we're just going to add that to the bowl.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit of ginger and a little bit of the coconut milk. Very, very simple, and we're gonna add some fresh thyme leaves. You can pick them off, use some dried or whatever, but right now I'm just gonna toss this guy in there.
Okay.
Then you're just gonna mix it all up, and this is just so...
That too,
I'm
getting a whiff of.
Smell that, it's so good. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna add some raw shrimp.
Okay.
And we're gonna let that sit. You're gonna let that sit in the refrigerator for about an hour, a little bit, about an hour. And then what we're gonna do when this is done, we're gonna take the shrimp and we're gonna skewer them. So all you're gonna do once they're marinated is skewer them. One or two on each skewer, and then what you're gonna end up, you're just gonna stick it on the grill.
Easy.
Or in a pan, and then you have your skewered shrimp. And this, now we're just gonna finish up the dip. It's really yummy, okay? So what we're gonna do is, once this is cooked, we're gonna fish out the star anise and the cinnamon. And the cinnamon sticks, because obviously you're not gonna eat them. We're gonna fish them out, and then what we're gonna do, and this is where the Sabra comes in, and it's so yummy. I like the supremely spicy.
And it has a kick.
It has a kick, and it adds a lot of flavor, and the kick is all in here. So because of what I like, I'm gonna take all of that.
All right, put it in.
And we're gonna whisk that in there. Can you do the whisking for me?
I certainly can.
Okay. And then I'm gonna add some natural peanut butter.
Oh, wow.
Yep, natural peanut butter. It should say, when you're getting peanut butter, it should say only peanuts and salt.
Okay.
And
this is really thickening up, too.
It's gonna thicken up beautifully, and it makes this wonderful sauce.
Okay.
that you can use. I mean, I'll tell you, when we have this sauce at my house, and I mean, people are finding things to dip in it. Like, it's not just for the shrimp. It's like, let's put the celery, the carrots, and everything in there.
Wow,
So,
smells great.
Doesn't it smell great? So we're just going to whisk that all up, and you're going to let it cook a little bit more. And as it cooks, it's going to reduce a little bit, so it's even going to get a little bit thicker.
Great. I'm going to have you stir that. In the meantime, we're going to put some video up of the Sabra truck, which is at the News 8 parking lot right now.
In the parking lot, and it's here in Connecticut.
Cool is that? Tell us, yeah, what is it doing?
The Sabra truck is here in Connecticut until August 8th. And what we're doing is we're just giving out samples. I mean, you go there, you stop at the truck, you find out where the truck is on Twitter.
Okay.
Look for Sabra on Twitter. Go to the truck, and they're giving out all kinds of samples. And look at all that going on out there.
There are sunglasses, too. They're having a party.
Yeah, it's really great. And it's just a really great way to really get to taste the salsa. I mean, it's so fresh. It's like you just made it yourself. It's really, it's unlike any other salsa that you may have ever had. It's really good. So I would just love, and now we're done with the dip, and then we'll give it a whirl whenever you're ready.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so there's so many things that you can do with the hummus and the salsa, but I think Sabra is the leader in hummus and salsa.
And where can we find it? It's pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere. You can find it at just about any store, and you can go to Sabra.com. They have fantastic recipes. They tell you where the truck is. There's 6 trucks going all around the nation doing
What a
this.
fun promotion,
It
right?
is so much fun. I just love it. Do you like shrimp?
I do. We'll dig in.
Here.
Everyone's going to be very jealous.
Oh my gosh, wait till you try this. It's so yummy.
Wonderful.
And you know, you need to cook it about another 10 minutes, but
oh wow. Mmm. Oh, that is fantastic.
And it's the
what
hummus.
a great dip.
My original recipe did not have the hummus.
Yeah.
Once I added the hummus to it, it just fluffed it up, and it
Yeah, it's
actually really
fantastic.
enhanced it and made it even better.
I know everyone else is going to want to taste this
Oh,
at the end
we
of
gotta
the
bring
show,
them over.
So we'll do that. Dan, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Sure, and for more information about the products we featured today and where you can find the hummus truck in Connecticut, go to sabra.com.